Bonjour! My name is Abomination, and welcome back to the BHDL. This is week 5 against Icy Dude. A lot of things on the team can set Stealth Rock, so what do I think they're going to lead with? I'm thinking maybe Iron Bundle, but I have no question. I'm going to lead with Moduna. Because I wanted the immediate toxic spikes are great into their team. I don't know if they're gonna. It makes me really wish I was Focus Sash here, but I am not. But they lead with Zekrom. Okay, straight up, just Zekrom. There's Terravolt. It's going to ignore our filter. So we are speed tying this unless, of course, it is Scarf. I'm going to go to Dondardo here. This is why you're here. This is why you are here. I could risk the parting shot, but I feel like maybe they see that we have this and they don't have Quillfish, so they want to try to stop Toxic Spikes as easy as possible. They go for Bolt Strike. Good. Then that sounds like a Stealth Rock to me. I just Stealth Rock 100%. I Stealth Rock. I use it. Stealth Rock. They do have a Blastoise that can Rapid Spin, but I do have a Decidueye. Luchnik. I ran for this, I think. Yes. That hurts a lot, but this is why I have a Citrus Berry. They are Life Orb. Yes, that right there is why I have a Citrus Berry. So I can survive another hit from this thing, I think, actually, but I might not be able to, because that was Life Orb damage. So that did way more than I would have liked. I don't think they want to stay in. So Earthquake is completely free here, actually, or knockoff. But this thing could be Life Orb. I think that's fine if it is. So, I mean, I could also Ice Shard, fearing the fact that they might take me out. And if they do take me out, they are at -2 with this. I don't think so. I think I'm going to Earthquake, because Ice Shard won't do too much to this anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead. This. They get a crit. I assume they're confident that that kills me. So I'm just gonna assume that doesn't matter. I hope. But I'm gonna go. I could go Shisanki, but it's not gonna do much to the Scream Tail. I could go into Luchnik, but I don't want to. But I don't want to. There's no. Did I see no Gliscor? I don't think I saw a Gliscor. So too bad I got crit there. That might have. I don't know if that makes a big difference, but if I go Zamazenta right now, I will. I'm gonna go Zamazenta to get Dauntless Shield going, and they're at -2, so this forces a switch 100%. Into something like a Scream Tail, or Annihilate. Scream Tail, Annihilate, or Blastoise, all three of those can come in. Annihilape's the only one that kinda I don't like. It's Terra Fairy. I'm not gonna Ice Fang. I'm gonna Heavy Slam predicting the Scream Tail. I think. I don't think Annihilate comes in because I do have the the Dauntless Shield boost. And I could have played rough for it. So yeah, here comes Screamtail. Good stuff. How much do we do to this wretched thing? After the Stealth Rock damage, I'm confidently two-shot it. Definitely two-shot it. I could do that again. They could try to save this though. I think they do. I really do think they try to save this. I kind of want a close combat here. Or go into Modula. I have a Dauntless Shield, actually. I do have a Dauntless Shield boost. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just play it safe. Heavy Slam again? You know what? No, I'll close combat. I'm gonna try to close combat. Because if they go Annihilate, they go Protect. Okay. And if they went Annihilate, we wouldn't touch that. So they're gonna go ahead and get just a little bit more healing. But this tells me I'm very confident they're gonna try to switch. Because why would they waste the time for using Protect if they weren't gonna switch, right? Ice Fang doesn't really do much for us because they got so much here. Dog Fang going down does suck, I admit. I think I actually want to go into Maruma here. I think I'm fine with doing this. I am going to. Screw it. Right, like I'm going to actually just make this switch. I should have done it the turn before, but I think this is fine. Is this Annihilate? Yes, it is. They take a little bit of damage here, so they might be under a little bit of pressure. So I am max speed. If this is Scarf, I'll find out. Most likely, I'm a little bit nervous about clicking Toxic Spikes, if I'm being honest. I really want to be able to get them for free here. I don't want to have to just die. I could go Lugia and play it safe with the Earthquake. I have all the time in the world to try to get these Toxic Spikes up. I'm scared to. I'm nervous about doing it. So I am gonna switch to Lugia here. I do have Recover, so it's not the end of the world. And I want to see if they're gonna try to Earthquake her. They go for close combat actually, which obviously doesn't do anything. So now they're gonna have to switch because they can't take a -2 hit. So I think they're Scarf because they're not leftovers. I think they're Scarf. I'm gonna Reflect. I could also Earth Power just to try to hit something. I think I'm gonna do that because I'm confident they have to switch. I think I'm gonna Earth Power and try to nail something here. Hopefully a Heatran, right? But like, it's gonna be Blastoise. It's not Heavy Duty Boots. There's an Earth Power. Doesn't do much to this. We're not gonna see leftovers. I go straight into Luchinic against this Blastoise. I'm not gonna let it. There's no Rapid Spin for you. I'm not gonna let that happen. It could Flip Turn as well. It could do that as well. But I am Assault Vest, and I'm a Decidueye, so I'm pretty sure we don't die to anything here. Unless we flinch from a Dark Pulse. And they're gonna be White Herb. So yeah, I just go ahead and Leaf Blade. I'm very physically defensive, and I have an Assault Vest. I go for Ice Dude. There goes the Blastoise. Decidueye. Luchnik. Very good there. Very good. Zekrom comes back in. Terravolt. They can't use the drag there or the electric type move. We've seen Draco Meteor and Dragon Claw and Bolt Strike. This thing is Life Orb, so it definitely does a lot of damage here. I could just Shadow Seek on the way out, because Decidueye here, the Shadow Seek damage is good, but I'm in range of like everything already. I think I should just... They could try to Dragon Dance, is another problem, but it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Let's go Dragon Claw now, not Outrage. So if it does Dragon Dance, I'm going to go ahead and hit it as hard as I can with a Poltergeist. What's with Bolt Strike? Do I die? I don't die. Okay, don't miss the Poltergeist, we heard this. This is big damage here. Oh, I didn't even realize I could do that. Oh, yes I did, because it's... Wait, maybe I didn't. Do I hit it? We miss. Shall I just Shadow Sneak then? Unfortunately, I just Shadow Sneak. With a little bit of nothing, but then they Dragon Claw, which is gonna take me out. But Luchnik, that was great. That was good stuff. So Zekrom's here, but it doesn't have a Dragon Dance up, so Lugia is faster than it, and I can just Earth Power. So that's what I'm gonna do. I do believe that Annihilapes Scarf, Terra Fairy Scarf, so it's a bit of a problem right now, if I'm being honest. It could also Reflect. I think I'm going to Reflect. I'm going to Reflect. They switch into the Annihilate, I'm sure I Reflect here. Screamtail, okay. So this allows me to go to Maruma here, that's what I want. This thing can... It's going to try to wish the Zekrom. Successfully, it will wish the Zekrom, but that's actually kind of okay with me. Because all I want to do is just... I want the Toxic Spikes. I don't... Annihilate could be Heavy Duty Boots, I suppose. I go straight to Maruma on this. I suspect the Wish. There it is. This thing can heal if it wants, that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. I'm going to use Toxic Spikes now, as it probably uses Protect. I don't think they can go... They can't go Zekrom right now, because I could just kill you easily with any move. I don't think this is Zekrom. Oh, dude, is this... Like, you just... Wow. Is it? No, it's Annihilate. That's also fine. So sure, go ahead and heal. I think that might be good enough. This thing is avoiding terrestrializing. I don't think, if it's Scarf Locked, I don't think it Gunk Shots Shusanki right now. I obviously do not Parting Shot right now. There's a Reflect up. I still have Reflect for 2 turns. I could Toxic Spikes again, or I could go Shusanki and get a free turn. Force the Terra, and Zamazenta hits this really hard. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna go Shusanki because I could take, with the Reflect up, I could easily take a hit for this. Gunk Shot might be annoying, but poisoning me won't matter because I am Magic Guard. And just go for Heatran. That's a good choice, but Toxic Spikes should hopefully affect them now. There's still one. Okay, so Heatran comes in. I am Terra Ground, but this obviously is. He wants me to do that. We're not going to see Air Balloon, so like this wants me to Terra Ground. If I do that, does Iron Bundle become way? How much of a problem is Iron Bundle if that happens? I could also just Terra Blast Ground. I could switch back to Lugia to play it safe. I could actually switch back to Lugia and play it safe. I think I will do that. I will switch back to Lugia and play it safe. I'm not gonna Terrasilize it. They go for Stealth Rock. What is that? That doesn't do anything against me, really, because I'm Boots on Lugia and Shusanki is Magic Guard, and then my other 2 guys resist it, so that's fine by me. Reflect wears off, so I kind of just want to get it up again. But I think I'm actually going to Earth Power because I suspect Screamtail to come in. If it's Annihilate, I'll find out if it's Boots. I just Earth Power this Heatran straight up. That does a lot of damage to this. They go for Taunt. That's perfectly fine by me. So no Reflect right now. They switch now to Annihilate. I think. All they've seen is Earth Power and Reflect. So they could very well fear the Aeroblast. Like, they don't want to just take an Aeroblast for nothing, right? So I could also just... I could double to Maruma here as well. Very kind of risky because this Heatran could just fire off a fire-type move. I could go to Zamazenta as well. Actually, I think that's fine. But I have a hard time hitting Annihilape. I could also go Shusanki again, kind of risky because they could just use a Steel type move, and then I'll have to switch again against this if it stays in. But I do want to switch out though because I don't want to give Annihilate that boost for free. So I am going to go Shusanki. I don't think they let this Heatran die. If they get a big shot on me right now, it's such an over-prediction on my side, but I do think, yeah, they do switch Heatran out. Into Screamtail though, not Annihilate. So this is going to be poisoned and take Stealth Rock damage. That's what I want to see. I haven't seen the last move on Zekrom, so it could be Protect, but I'm just going to Moonblast and kill this. They're going to set up a Wish. And there goes Screamtail. Shusanki takes it out. And then I think... So I think maybe Iron Bundle is... If Iron Bundle is boots, though, Zamazenta is faster than it and obliterates it with a close combat. We're trying to bait the Terra Fairy on Annihilate to prevent it from taking the big Moonblast shot, but if it does that, then Zamazenta can hit it really hard. So I think we're in a good spot. Someone? Hello? It's not, it can't be Zekrom, unless it has Protect. If it did, it would have came in by now. Iron Bundle comes in, okay. Shiny. It is not Heavy Duty Boots, is it Booster Energy? If it is, it's too late. No Booster Energy. I suspect choice specs on this creature then. Hydro Pump is free against me right now, right? They have to hit it. Hydro Pump has to land successfully against Maruma twice, I think. If it specs, it obliterates me, I think. Because it's not Heavy Duty Boots, I suspect it specs. I suspect it specs. There's a Hydro Pump, it does not miss it. Oh, there's the wish, that's the wish. I was like, what? That's the wish. That did do a lot. Obviously. I just go ahead and gunk shot here. Is it specs? No. Yes, I mean yes. Does not want to risk that again, so here comes Annihilate. I am giving this a boost, unless I miss, of course. Just go ahead and miss. Okay, we don't miss. We'll see. Maybe worth it, but I don't think that's worth the damage. I'm gonna die here. I'll try to hit it with a high horsepower. I suspect that this is gonna be Scarf and we're gonna die. They go for 100 boost power Rage Fist. Which does take out Maruma, obviously. But 100 base power is not that. It's strong, but it's not like overwhelming. Yeah, we're fine to take a Rage Fist from this, and I can just recover with Lugia. Or why would I do that when I have Shizaki? I'll just go. Let's go Shizaki, of course. This thing can hit me as hard as it can if it wants. If it does, it's not the end of the world. We still have Lugia, which can handle bundle specs. So I think Zamazenta has a strong endgame here. If they choose to attack me, Zamazenta wins the game. Actually, just straight up. So yeah, we just move last. Unless they just kill me in one hit somehow. Not likely. They don't even terrestrialize. They've decided it's not worth it, and they don't even do half to us. So here's a Moonblast. This just did this. Yeah, Annihilate was wiped from existence. And we get some leftovers. Shisanki. 75%. I'm pretty sure that was their choice Scarf user, so I'm pretty sure Zamazenta this wins the game at this point. Screamtail's dead, so there's no more wishing. Zekrom is injured. Iron Bundle is specs, but it is way too hurt to survive a hit from Zamazenta, and Heatran does not survive. Yeah. They're obviously going to lock into a Ice type move here. I'm not going to risk Zamazenta being frozen, so go ahead and kill me if you want. They go for Hydro Pump. That probably kills me. Oh my god, it was not Shisanki! It's actually going to be Maruma's KO with the poison. Iron Bundle dies. Boom. Wow. Zekrom is angry and it comes on in. take Stealth Rock. So yeah, and Poison. I'm not gonna let... again, I'm not gonna risk. So they have to go for... Ooh. Here's the thing. We could Terrasilize and predict and try to pull a stunt here and Terra Blast. I'm gonna go ahead and see if they Bolt Strike and we go ground, then we catch them. I don't know what their last move is, so we'll see here. Or we just won't. Obviously, the game was obviously over at that point, but wow. Well, it still says we're online. So basically, we disconnected, but we did agree that the end of the game was pretty settled. So basically, I just asked him what his Zekrom would have used when we disconnected. He said he went for Dragon Claw, so he would have killed Shisanki. So I'm gonna give Zekrom the KO on Clefable, and then Zamazenta does just come in and KO his last two guys, Zekrom and Heatran, with Close Combat. Let's go through them. Shisanki with the leftovers. We're Terra Ground because Fairy and Ground is completely unresisted against this entire team. As a matter of fact, his only Fairy resist is Heatran, and obviously Heatran gets obliterated. So we are max HP, almost max defense, with a bold nature to try to survive hits from both Zekrom and Annihilate. Very scary. Terra Annihilate, very, it's such a menace. We have a decent amount of special attack, a little special defense, but try to be physically defensive to make sure that Zekrom and Annihilate don't just win the game, because Zekrom does ignore Unaware with its ability, and it also ignores Sturdy with its ability on Donphan. It ignores Multiscale, so it's very strong. 150 attack, devastating. So we got Terra Blast, Moonblast, Moonlight, Terra Blast, Ground, and Calm Mind. Standard Terra Fable, I think. Nothing crazy. No Thunder Wave. Uber is an electric type, so yeah. We got Dondardo here with the Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry, we could survive a Draco Meteor from Zekrom, and I thought we could survive anything after that. The fact that he was Life Orb kind of threw a wrench in that plan. I guess if he was Specs, I don't know, Specs would be a little bit more. I think we survived with Specs, Draco, and then Citrus Berry up, but I don't think we survived the second one if he's Specs. Did not think that was going to be the case, but if he's not a boosted item, then we can just take him out. So we got a lot of HP, a lot of physical defense just to survive. Zekrom, we have 60, I think, in attack, a little bit of special defense, not really a big deal. Impish nature, Earthquake and Ice Shard KOs Zekrom. If it's Life Orb, it absolutely does. I should have used Ice Shard on it, but I didn't think we were going to die, or I thought he was going to switch. And then Knockoff, try to get rid of some heavy-duty boots, because our strategy is Toxic Spikes this week. Unfortunately, his Poison type was a Hisuian Quillfish, and I didn't really expect it, because it brings Donphan in for free, and Donphan was pretty good offensively against him with the ground type. And then we have Stealth Rock. We don't have Rapid Spin because I didn't feel like we needed to worry about hazards, because Lugia with the heavy duty boots, Lugia was boots, Clefable was Magic Guard, Donphan, Revavroom, and Zamazenta resisted, and then Decidueye would be the only thing really that cares about Stealth Rocks being on the field. Heavy duty boots, Lugia. Their only knockoff user, by the way, was Gliscor, and it didn't even show up. We did have Ice Beam for it. We had Earth Power, Ice Beam, Reflect, and Recover. Still no KOs. I don't think Lugia killed anything. Again, 156 special attack. Thanks to some outside assistance. I very rarely do this, but I did ask someone, Raymond, what should I do for Lugia? This is the only set that I asked for assistance on, because I wasn't really sure. Lugia was kind of weird, because it doesn't hurt Annihilate that much, even with Aeroblast, if he wants to be like a bulky one. So I was kind of concerned about the bulky one. So he told me just run Reflect. So I did. I ran Reflect. I did enough speed to outspeed Zekrom and Annihilate, because they're the same speed tier. That was... I knew I was going to do that. And then especially defensive to try to handle an Iron Bundle a bit better. I almost went max HP, max special defense, because that actually takes less than 50% from an Iron Bundle. Like, even my multi-skill broken, it does less than 50%, which is just monstrous. But it is in the 40% range still, so we can't, like, we can maybe threaten it out, but we can't recover stall it. And we could have Giga Drain, or, you know, any attack that we have can hurt it a lot. So Ice Beam's for Gliscor, really, and, like, it hits Zekrom as well, but Earth Power does. So Ice Beam was only for Gliscor, which didn't even show up. And Reflect was great against Annihilate and Zekrom. Recover. Good stuff. No light clay, but heavy duty boots. Zamazenta with the Chesto Berry, because we are Rest. Close Combat, Heavy Slam, Ice Fang, and Rest. Max Attack, we are Adamant Nature, predicting... Oh, we actually predicted Iron Bundle to be modest. So there was that chance that Iron Bundle was faster than Zamazenta, but we predicted it to be modest, because it can run modest against my team. I'm not sure if he did, but we tried to make that prediction. So we have max attack, enough speed to outspeed his entire team. If Iron Bundle is indeed modest, and then the rest in HP, which I think puts us nice at my lucky number of 338, which it does. Close Combat, Heavy Slam, Ice Fang. I said Close Combat does a lot of damage against his team. Heavy Slam, it crushes Screamtail. Ice Fang for the Gliscor again, and then Rest for the Chestoberry. Get to full health and lose nothing. Really, we lose one turn, get to full health, which I think is really strong, and cure all our statuses. All we gotta do is use our item up, so... But I think that's really strong. That's devastating. Maruma with the Clear Amulet. I should have ran Focus Sash. It made me so nervous all game. I could have had Toxic Spikes much earlier. I thought I was just gonna die turn 1. I might have still. I don't know how much Close Combat does. I don't think it kills me because I'm almost max HP, but I have max speed with the Jolly Nature to try to speed tie with Zekrom and Annihilate. I think Zekrom must have been max speed, and then yeah, Annihilate there with Scarf, I'm pretty sure. With some good special defense and a little bit of attack. The special defense is to take Ice type moves from Iron Bundle, and we took a Hydro Pump and survived. And because he was Specs, he did not want to risk firing it off again. So Gunk Shot, Toxic Spikes, High Horsepower, Parting Shot. Kind of forgot about Defiant until he got into the game, so he didn't want a Parting Shot and Annihilate. It's a good thing I remembered. I don't know if he was Defiant. He probably was, though, because why wouldn't he be? Vital Spirit had no reason to be there. And Toxic Spikes, I knew. This was my game plan. Even if Hisuian and Qwilfish showed up, like I said, it invites in like Zamazenta and Donphan. And we had a Clear Amulet with High Horsepower on this to teach it a lesson as well. So, a lot of good stuff. High Horsepower does good damage to the Zekrom if it wants to try to set up on me. Yeah. And then our Luchnik with the Assault Vest debut for Luchnik, because I wanted to spin Blocker, and Blastoise and Avalugg were his rapid spinners, or his removal, and I didn't think Avalugg was going to show up. So we have max HP, enough defense there to survive Zekrom going on a rampage, hopefully, and then enough special defense to survive a Shell Smashing Blastoise very easily. And then we have an Adamant Nature with a Spec in attack. We are Long Reach to prevent Flame Body from activating on Heatran if we want to Leaf Blade or U-turn or whatever. And then Poltergeist, unfortunately, we missed. Against Zekrom, we probably could have maybe dealt with it. Like, it would have taken a good amount of damage there. It would have been dead a lot sooner. It's too bad we missed. We got paralyzed and then we missed Poltergeist. Too bad. But Lucianix still did great because we executed a shell-smashing Blastoise before it even had a chance. And that's it. That's my 6. We're going to go to 2 and 3 now. Thankfully, like, we needed that win. Because that was dangerous. That was, if we went to 1 and 4, then we were in a terrible spot. But 2 and 3 is very strong there. I didn't look at our differential of what we got. Actually, I didn't look because then we disconnected, of course. So died, survived. 2. We won 2-0 because Riverfroom died to a Rage Fist, yeah, and you died. So, yeah, we won 2-0. Not the best, but it doesn't matter. We win, right? So, there's that. So, thank you for watching and listening. We're going to week 6. Comfortably in an attempt to tie our record against Pokemaster, aka Chris. We played them last season, and we did win last season. We're going to try to do that again to get an even record. So, yeah. Thank you for watching and listening. Smell you later.